There it is. Another great night of action. We're going to have a rematch tonight. And guess who cooked up that rematch? Not only the chef himself, Anthony. Let me bring everybody in right here. We got Darren waiting in the wings. What's up, Darren?
Not much, man. Ready to get into some action. We had had to mix some things around today. We had the original matchup was supposed to be Gizmo versus Ron Johnson, but as we've been saying, Gizmo has been ducking Ron. Even took it out upon himself to go out and contract COVID deliberately. First recorded case. And no, we wish him well. I know he's sick and not feeling good, and we tried to mix some things around last minute today. And he did want to play, but he's a few days into it and still a little disoriented. So we'll reschedule that. But Anthony answers the call, looking to rebound from a match these guys had a few weeks ago. It was pretty tight in the beginning. Anthony had the lead a couple times until he didn't, and then Ron kind of ran away with it, ended up with a 7-3 victory. So Anthony's going to have a chance to get some of his heat back tonight. So it should be a good match.
I'm telling you, Gizmo's sick. When I gave him a call and I said, "Hey, Gizmo, I got a couple ideas on how to make some money." He said, "Ruben, leave me alone. I'm sick right now." I'm like, boy, that Gizmo is sick.
Yeah. Yep.
But here we are with today's match. Now we have Ron Johnson. How you doing, Ron?
Doing good, buddy. Looking forward to shooting a little bit of pool. And Anthony answered the call, wanted that rematch. So, hopefully I can give him a decent game tonight and see if I can thwart that rematch and still move forward and get that rematch with Gizmo. So we'll see. We'll see how things fold out, but feeling pretty good.
All right. And Anthony, how are you doing, bud?
Doing good, man. Just working today and got a message from Darren asking if I wanted to jump in. It's like, well, hells yeah. So when wouldn't I? So, yeah, looking forward to this rematch, and hopefully I can do a little better job than I did last time.
And here we are today. Well, good luck, buddy. You know you're going to have your hands full. Me and Darren have been victims of that Mr. Ron Johnson before, so good luck for that one. So, Darren,
not my first rodeo, and I'll get back on the bull, man. I'm good.
Yep. What do you think the Vegas odds are for tonight's match, bud?
Well, going based off, I always try to base it off the last time the guys locked up there. So, Ron got the best of Anthony. So I gotta give him the edge tonight. I'll put Ron Johnson at just under a 2-1 favorite. I'll put him at a -190. But I think Anthony's gonna put up a much better fight than he did last time if he can control some of those mistakes, the fouls that have given him the nickname the chef, keeping him in the kitchen. I had some problems with you last week with the fouls as well, and I know how bad they can hurt you. So he's got to tighten it up, clean it up, and give Ron Johnson a run for his money. Give him something to fear early.
Right. And did you leave his kitchen the way you found it last week, or the last time me and you played?
Yeah, I checked. He did a good job. It was clean.
All right. So yeah, Anthony, as you've seen, Ron Johnson was actually been preparing for a whole week for Gizmo. And I'm telling you, he's been chomping at the bit for that rematch. And like we said, that Gizmo's been ducking him. So you're definitely going to get a very intense Ron Johnson tonight. So who knows? You might be the spoiler tonight and get some of that Gizmo action behind you and see what happens tonight. So good luck, buds. All right, so we already did flip a coin. You guys got any words for each other before we start?
So I just said looking forward, to having the match since I heard about it a little earlier, and hope you shoot well, and hope I give you a good run on this one.
Likewise, Anthony. Looking forward to a good match, and And when they told me you were jumping in and shooting, I said, rematch it is, baby. Let's do this thing. So looking forward to it and hope we both shoot well. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
There goes all the mudslingings being slinged right now. We were holding them back before the show, and we're saying, you guys, we're not going to do a show if you guys don't calm it down and be nice to each other. And they definitely did pick up on that, and they're behaving very well, right there.
Yeah, for sure. Two stand-up guys. It's always fun to have them on the stream. As we talk about all the time off air and on the phone, Ruben, it's all about the personalities that make these shows, and these two good characters right here in front of us tonight.
Exactly. Like I said, when we weren't live, it was a whole different story. We had to keep pushing them away from each other because they were just biting at the bit for each other. But here we are now. So, Anthony, you did win the coin toss. Are you guys ready? We're doing a race to 7, and we're going to go over the rules real quick. It is going to be a race to 7, 8-ball. And let's put up the rules right now. This is 8-ball. Game is played BCA rules, coin flip. We already did that. Anthony is going to be breaking. If a ball is pocketed, the player shoots until misses. So he will have an open table and select his whatever suit he wants. Table is open after the break, regardless of balls down. 8-ball to be spotted if pocketed. Obvious shots do not need to be called. All fouls are ball in hand. Player alternate after miss or fouls. The player who scratches will start from the kitchen. When turn resumes, first to pocket, a called 8-ball wins the rack.
Yes, sir. And they'll need 7 of them tonight.
Exactly. So good luck, guys. If anybody else has any questions, that if you're new to this format, this is our virtual 8-ball format. You are watching us on Heads Up Pool on YouTube. If you guys are new to this, everybody out there was new at one point, right, guys?
That's right.
Yep. We got 2 guys playing each other. One's from Michigan and the other one from Texas. And I'm all the way out here in California. So putting up a show for you guys. So don't forget to hit that like. And if you're new to this and you like it, go ahead and subscribe. And there's a lot of this action coming your way, right?
Yep. Try to get it.
All right.
Get it going every week.
Let's go ahead and start it with Anthony breaking.
All right. Let's get it underway.
Right.
Anthony working.
We will be having some stats at the end.
Yes,
and we will be having some highlights, which we will be seeing some from these 2 shooters tonight.
All right. Rack number 1. Here we go.
We got Craig saying good luck to all.
All right, and we are underway. Looks like we're going to start.
It looks like
off.
that stripe was about to go. The 13 was about to go.
Dry break.
Yeah. Dry
break.
Yes,
How did that stay up?
I know. That thing's lingering in the edge. All right, let's go back to Mr. Ron Johnson. Are you guys flickering, or is it just me?
I seem to be okay over here.
Okay, we do have some 50-mile-an-hour winds, so bear with me if anything goes wrong over here on this side.
Man. Right, here we go. Rack number 1 for Ron Johnson.
Oh, there goes the ball in the side. So Ron will have an open table.
Yellow down.
And right now, Anthony basically has to sit and wait for his turn. Ron Johnson is trying to steal his break because after this rack, Ron will get to break next. And let's see what he does with this one. Ron was the commentator for our match last time, Darren, and he did a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah. That's why we call them.
Yep.
Ugly. Ugly. Lots of ugly.
Yep. Right now, Ron's pointing out at the ugly areas.
Go right to the corner, fellas.
All right. All right. After dropping the yellow on the break, Ron goes with the reds.
Good evening to everybody joining us. We got Ken Allen, Dronsfield. Nice to see you,
What's
my
going
friend.
on,
And then we got Chuck from Backyard Billiards as well.
Chucky?
And I tell you what, Darren, we've been doing this for a while, and it definitely does feel like a family, right?
Yeah, for sure. What are we in year 4 now?
Yes.
Go cross-side, gentlemen.
All right, he's going for a cross bank, red in the side.
Ooh,
Oh, almost. Oh,
I like that
cue
shot,
ball
too.
ended up staying away. Yeah, it was a tough angle.
Yep.
He was
Yeah.
trying to avoid that double kiss.
Yep.
So the ball stays where they're at, and now we go back over to Anthony, which he has an open table to start off with.
Yeah, and I
let's-
like Anthony's layout a little bit better here.
Yeah, either one of them will go if I play it right. It's kind of a
Got a-
tough choice.
Got a better starting point, a few more options.
And I do have a question for both shooters. What are you guys chalking with?
Chalkboard chalk. Doesn't everybody use that?
on the extra cheap.
Isn't that what everybody uses?
Yeah, I thought it was.
That's all you
Try
got.
to-
The reason I'm asking is I put out a short this morning of a Kamui chalk. If you guys haven't taken a look at it, go check it out.
All right, going with the solids.
Oh, there it is.
All right, we are underway here. Looking around the table, I don't see too many problems. I think
Thank you, Chucky, for sharing that video.
7 in the corner.
All right. Anthony's
There it is. We got
new
Craig.
camera.
I think he's using that. I hear a lot of good things about that one. And it looks like Anthony might be using it from a little glimpse that I got on it.
Yep, using the Town V10
Yep, and there's Chuck also.
4-ball.
Looks like John Knight uses it as well. All right, so
Somebody jumping on the Tom train.
yep. What about you, Darren?
I'm using Master Chalk. Sometimes I use the Silver Cup, but I switch between the two. I think Master's superior, but I'm old school. I like it, and cheap. Nicely done.
Nice shot.
Most importantly,
Ooh.
cheap, Ruben.
Oh, did
I
that
don't know how
stripe
much
get in
that
the
Tom
way?
Chalk is, but it's got to be more expensive than Masters. I leave chalk everywhere too, so I wouldn't want to spend. I couldn't imagine losing a $30 piece of chalk or something.
Yeah, and that's what that short is all about.
Yep.
Is go check it out if you get a chance. Did you like it, Darren?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. You did a
All
good
right,
job
so,
on that one. That one's going to get some
calling the
cheap
3-1
clicks.
corner. Oh, nice shot from Anthony. That is a highlight right there.
Nice shot, Anthony.
Dialed
Stroke.
in.
Thank you.
And trust me, that was not the chalk. That was all the shooter right there. He could have done that with a regular chalkboard chalk.
I believe he's got 2 solids left.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the 1 and
4 or the 6.
yep, one of those. Oh, beautiful shot. I like what he did with that ball right there.
Tries to work his
Anthony
way back out the center.
definitely
It's going to be a little tougher to hold
controlling
the
that cue
ball
ball
here.
very well.
8 ball just to the left of the head spot there.
2 ball in the corner.
All right, so it is the 2 ball.
She goes.
Beautiful shot.
Bump
Nice
on the
little
8.
bump. Ooh,
I think he's going to
looking
be
good.
okay.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Shooting in a blind pocket slightly, but it's been hitting him good so far. So
All right, it looks like he's calling the 8 ball in that same corner pocket that the 2 ball went in. I like how Anthony's definitely taking his time.
yeah, for sure.
There you go, buddy.
Goes Anthony with a dry and run to start off the night, letting Ron Johnson know he's ready to play.
That's right.
He's
bringing it.
definitely ready to play. So
Yep.
Anthony gets on the board first.
And that was although Anthony did break dry there. Ron pocketed one on the break. I think Chef just had a better layout there and was able to get to work. So
Definitely. So there it goes. So now we are going to go over to Ron Johnson, which he'll be backing him up in a bit. But man, what do you think, Darren, about starting the show off like that? He definitely let Ron Johnson know that he's here to play.
yeah, for sure. Anytime when you play a guy and you lose to him the time before, you're definitely eager to get him back. And Anthony's always he's always putting in the work, it seems, and always enthused to play and has a pretty good attitude. So
this is what I use, by the way. Masters.
Yep.
And I know this box looks a little beat up. I'm going to tell you a secret. You guys buy one of these boxes. This is probably like 10 years old.
Sure.
But I keep filling it up for some reason. I don't know how I end up with new chalk in my bags all the time, and I should go ahead and put them in here.
You're one of those guys who steals chalk at the pool hall.
Well, I mean, should they look used already?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There's guys like that. They just accidentally lift brand new cubes of chalk off the table.
I mean,
they act like they didn't know that it was somebody else's.
Yeah, these are some
yeah.
APA chalks.
That's fun. Yeah.
All right.
Those are guys you got to look for your chalk and your lighter when they leave.
Oh yeah, the lighter. Yep. Those are the same guys.
Right.
All right, Ron. Whenever you're ready, bud.
Take your chalk and your Bic lighter.
That's right.
All right, Ron, getting into it again. Another side pocket with the yellow. Much better spread this time. Better cue ball control. Avoids a side pocket scratch. And it's going to be ball number 2. And Anthony's high run will continue, assuming that he pockets a ball on the break. He is sitting at a high run of 8.
Man.
So right now, Ron Johnson's trying to see which set he does have an open table. So we'll see what he decides to go for. The Reds do have a couple issues. The Yellows have one issue. So this is definitely, there it is. He's pointing at those 2 yellows on the rail, of course. And if he goes for the Reds, he's got a big old yellow right by the corner blocking those other 2 Reds.
Yep.
All right. We're going to try for that yellow in the corner.
All right, yellow down. Yellows it is. This time going with the suit that went out on the break.
Bottom yellow in the corner.
Ooh, nice little bump. Ooh. It slowed him down, but he still should be good.
Take that yellow up to the corner.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
rattles that
almost.
one. You could tell it was going to be a little bit short of the target.
All right, and he is in a little tough spot. I don't know if he has much of a shot, but we'll see if Anthony lets him back on the table.
All right.
Now we go back over to Anthony, which he just finished a high run of 8, right?
Sorry, I'm clicking too. Yep, high run of 8. So,
all right, Anthony.
All right.
And like Craig said, he cooked up a spicy one the last wreck.
cue ball finds its way into the corner pocket.
Man.
His
And
high
I'll tell
run.
you what, Ron Johnson definitely ain't going to mind that one.
Yeah.
It's almost like a little snack coming his way from the chef.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it when the chef bakes up treats and starts passing them out.
Exactly.
Right. Don't we all?
There it is, a treat already from the chef. And that is why we call him the chef, because he's usually always in the kitchen several times during the game.
That's right.
All right, so now Ron Johnson gets ball in hand, which is, he definitely did need it for those 2 balls there. We'll see what he ends up doing with that. And thanks everybody for joining us. We got Rush and Crush Gaming. Nice to see you. Another Ron.
Got a few rounds in this community. 2 rounds don't make it right, but maybe 3 of them do.
Absolutely. Run it up to the corner, fellas.
Oh, nice little touch.
All right. Perfect. 3 yellows remain.
And we got several matches coming your way for next week, too. So stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot of action.
What? Oh, I did that myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about those last 2 yellows because they were trickier than what it seemed. It seemed like you had some big reds out there.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have. I didn't want to hit it too hard and rattle it, and so I took a lot off of it. But you know what?
Craig.
We'll come back here.
Oh, nice. I like what he's doing there.
That's what we're here for. What a shot.
What a shot.
Nice shot.
Comes up with a big bank.
Good recovery.
And right now he's 1 ball away from getting to the 8. And to answer back.
Nicely
Beautiful
done.
touch. Is it going to get there? Oh, he could see it.
I think he'll be okay.
All
I
right,
think
he's
the red's
calling
going
the
to help.
corner.
8 ball, bottom right-hand corner. And she
that's how
goes.
you
Good out.
answer. What a shot and what an out. Nice
Yep.
shooting, Ron.
Guys are tied up at 1. Ron Johnson
Ooh.
taking advantage of a ball in hand. Got himself out of a tricky position. Made a good bank. It was a good out on the board. Ron Johnson.
Good out and a good way to answer back with Anthony shooting as well. And I'm
Yeah, it
telling
was a
you,
costly scratch on the bank.
these guys are definitely letting each other know that they're here to play, right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that brings Ron Johnson's high run to 5. He'll continue if he pockets a ball here on the break.
Yeah. And Ron, what kind of chalk are you using, by the way?
Tail Pyro.
Look at that. During the show, look at that. I ended up with more chalk.
Isn't it crazy?
And
I
they're
got
all a little
less.
bit
I
used.
got 2 pieces laying around here.
Oh, that one looks pretty new. That should go in my collection.
Yeah, exactly. I'm notorious for leaving them at league. I swear I'm buying a box every few months now.
All right, we go back over to Anthony. It is Anthony's break now. So far, he broke dry the first one and scratched on the second one. Let's see what he cooks up on this one now.
All right. Rack number 3.
Oh, there it is.
We
Ball
got
on the
one on the
side, and the
side.
cue ball's on the table.
First recorded ball down there for Anthony.
Nice.
Besides the cue ball.
Looks like he might have changed the break a little. Did you do a second ball break, Anthony?
No, that was a
It was
head
just a
on
little to
break.
the side, right?
See, I just ended up, didn't hit the one ball full. I hit it a little to the left.
Yeah, I got some 60-mile-an-hour wind, so some of my stream is coming in a little choppy. So,
That's some heavy winds, man.
oh yeah.
We had a little bit of hail this morning over here.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, we're supposed to be right around low 40s tomorrow, so we might be getting some little bit of flurries as well. The snow level's down to 3,000, and we're sitting just a little below that, or a little above that. All right, looks like Anthony's going for these stripes.
Just rolls that stripe inside.
Just has a couple little issues with that. Of course, you see the 2 stripes right there by the red 3, which I'm pretty sure he's already planned up a plan of attack for those.
Nine ball.
Oh no.
First make.
Worried about the leave and missed the ball.
On that spin, and it threw off the 9 off course, and man.
Yep.
But look at that. If he would have made that, I could already see what he was cooking up.
He was he's trying to figure it out. Took his eye off the object ball and trying to play some position and costed him the shot there.
All right. Back over to Ron Johnson. Let's see if he could steal Anthony's break on this one. He has been making a ball on the break. The ball
rattled around that side.
Decided to stay up.
Yeah, it hit both sides of it.
Yeah, it hit both sides of the pocket. It says, "What's going on up here, folks? I ain't going on down there." So that is a dry break. First dry break for Ron.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go back over to Anthony, which he is working on the stripes. That 9 decided to be a little stingy and stay up on the table.
$14 ball.
Wow, that's a long-lasting chalk.
Right.
Nice shot.
Goes.
Good shot. Good shape, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know how long my chalks last because, of course, they're always being changing around. But I'm like Darren. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I lost a 30, 20, or a $20 chalk.
Yep. The same reason I buy cheap sunglasses.
Right. Ooh, nice shot.
Tough position there.
Yeah, it looks like he still has a look at a couple balls.
Anthony's lagging a little bit. Is he lagging for you?
What about
Yeah,
you
he
guys
seems to
out
be-
there watching us? What do
seems
you
to be
guys
lagging a little bit.
prefer on
A
chalk?
little
Yeah,
Let
lag.
us know in the
Yeah.
comments or let us know right now on the live feed.
Yeah, me. Computer's running a little slow, probably what the issue is.
Sorry, just wanted to let you know. Seems to be okay, but
Sorry, working out the issue here.
Yep.
yes, sir. No problem. Both guys are
There we go.
in
Yeah, that
stroke early.
That looked better, Anthony.
Okay. Try that 13 inside.
Yes, sir. There's Tango dropping in the chat there.
Nice shot. Little more than what he wanted, but he definitely make it work.
Tango's in prime location for the lunar eclipse on Monday. And I think he's
Oh, tough break there.
long shot.
Got right where I wanted to.
Oh,
Son
there
of
you
a.
go.
Man, left himself perfect. Unfortunately, that ball decided not to go down. All right, back over to Ron Johnson.
Yeah, let's see what we want to do here.
This is right after a dry break.
Yep,
Put
first
out the
dry
link
break
to that
Ron.
short video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out.
Slightly more challenging layout than Anthony. Tougher cue ball position to start.
I think I'm going to go Reds. Red to the corner, folks.
All right, going with the Reds. Kind of just.
All right, looks like a nice spread right there.
Yeah, kind of just taking his medicine after the first shot there.
Side.
So off to the races now. Does have a few balls that are going to give him some trouble. Not sure if that red goes in the bottom left-hand corner. Appears it does.
Corner.
Yep, we do have Tango in the chat, and we got a matchup with Ruben coming in the near future. It was supposed to be me, Ruben, but you ruined it. Thanks.
Yeah.
No, you shot great game, man. That's what you're going to need to play Tango. He's the hot hand right now.
Run the red down the rail over to the
Break has been
corner.
killer.
Nice shot. And
Good
gave himself
shot.
a
Good
nice
leave.
look at that
Perfect.
other red. I was actually wondering about that red.
Yep.
And it looks like it does go. I don't know if he wanted to break it out or if that's exactly where he wanted, but he's
I think that's
looking
exactly
good.
what he wanted.
Corner.
3 reds remain.
Oh yeah, it goes. I was wondering if that yellow was blocking it, but nope. He let us know that it didn't.
2 reds left. 1 red is really tricky here. I think he might be able to play it off the yellow, maybe. Short rail. Not sure.
Question is, what am I going to do here?
Exactly.
And we are streaming tonight's match on Heads Up Pool only, so welcome everybody that's joining us. If you guys are new to this format and are enjoying what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. We definitely create a lot of matches, and there's a lot of content for you guys to watch.
Go to the corner, fellas.
Get involved. Oh,
Yeah.
got aggressive.
No love on that last red, though.
I wanted the side of it, and it came right straight at it.
Yep.
Oh,
I thought I had
definitely
enough left on it.
he got 2
All right.
full on the 8, and now he's looking
That's
at
right.
Looking to make a
having to
contact
probably
here
pick
on the
up
red.
that red now. Yep, he's definitely looking for a kick shot on the red.
I'm trying to maintain a clean slate on the fouls. Yeah, that's one thing about the Master Chalk. It is messy. When you get the box itself that it comes in has chalk on it, so you know what you're getting into.
But is it messy because we're shooting a lot more shots than them, Darren? Oh.
Ooh, or just over chalking.
All right, gentlemen. Kick to the corner.
All right, he's going for a kick shot to the corner.
All right.
Oh, nice
try. Good hit.
Good try.
No, look at the red.
So we
He
went
wants
for
to
it,
go past that
and
yellow.
this is the problem we've seen in heads up. When you go for it, sometimes it can get worse, and it did. But he had to make a good hit, so you might as well call a pocket. It does kind of work as a two-way shot, but you need some love, and he didn't get it there. So
all right, and Anthony is staring at a nice stripe. He's got 3 stripes remaining plus the 8 ball.
Yep.
Let's see if he gets this one and makes Ron Johnson pay for that last miss.
Can you imagine how much chalk we've all inhaled throughout our lifetime?
I'm telling you.
Do an autopsy and just my lungs.
I remember when I used to play a
full of
lot, and I would look at my whole hand at the end of the night, and that told me how much I played because it was my
for
whole
sure.
palm was blue.
Yep. All right, 2 stripes left.
Oh
no, I would have favored Anthony to run that out. But
I'll tell you what,
going to be
he was
okay
worried
because
about that
Ron's
side
in trouble
pocket.
still.
I felt he had a little bit more angle than what he wanted, and he felt that as well.
Yeah.
Tough break, Anthony, and gives Ron Johnson one more chance to do something with what he's got.
Yep.
So let's see what Ron Johnson does with this.
Red tied up there with the yellow.
Yeah, we're going to 2-putt, gentlemen.
All right, he's going for a 2-putt. He's still going to make a legal hit.
Here we go. He sends it.
There it is. So he has a nice look at the red, and we'll see if he gets another shot at that cut shot. I'm pretty sure he's going to go all the way down that rail.
Absolutely.
That will be a successful 2-putt there, as long as you can see it with a
Yeah,
pocket.
that's right, Craig. Smurf hands are half member of the Blue Man Group.
Right. I always thought there's a movie. I don't know if you ever watched any of the Ernest movies, but there was a Ernest Goes to Jail movie, and I don't remember if you remember in the courtroom scene when he's observing the case and he's chewing on a pen and the blue pen breaks, and then he's trying to clean it up and he's just creating more mess with all this ink.
That's funny.
And I always thought it'd be a.
Oh, nice cut.
Damn it.
Overcut it.
I always thought it'd be a.
Look at that. He would have been looking perfect for that.
Good try.
He definitely knows
tough.
he missed one there.
Damn it, the wheels are coming. They're starting to wobble.
It's that one shopping cart wheel.
The chef's cart.
Yeah.
All right, there it is.
Man.
Ron Johnson aiming for that corner pocket.
All the way up, fellas.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, that looks super good.
Nice
Wow.
shot.
Oh,
With the
Oh,
touch.
no.
It's in the way.
Yep.
It's
Good shot. I wasn't even sure that ball was going to go. You got lucky that you could
That looks pretty close.
clip the yellow and it still went.
Is going for his jump cue. That's a master jump if he goes for that jump shot.
No, there's no way I'm clearing that. I got two fingers
The last
between
thing
those
he wants
balls.
to do is give Anthony a ball in hand, so he's definitely going to see all his options on which way to get to that 8-ball.
Yes, Chuck. R.I.P. Ernest.
But yeah, Dan, I thought you were going to be talking about Ernest Goes to Camp.
Well. Anyway, what I was saying about that when I was talking about it is I thought it'd be funny had they used chalk in that same situation. Like you're a nervous player and you're constantly touching your face, and it's like the chalk keeps adding up.
I'll tell
Especially
you what,
with some of these messy chalks that we use.
I'm notorious for that, by the way. I always constantly have a streak of something of chalk on my face after a night, and people always tell me you have chalk on your face, but my common answer is always no, it's not. It's war paint.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to call the kick to the side on the 8-ball.
All right.
So if you don't end up with war paint on your face, you didn't have a good time. All
Yeah,
right,
they hard
8
enough.
in the side.
This is
Tough.
Oh,
Almost.
That's
and it will be a ball in hand for Anthony.
Both guys having their fair share of struggles this rack here.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony, you do have ball in hand, and I'm pretty sure he didn't even want it. He's like,
it was
what
a
are you
tough
talking
kick
about for this
too.
position?
Not easy.
Yeah, and I couldn't see it from the other side because this is the yellow ball.
Clearly.
The yellow ball from
All
the
right,
other
Anthony,
side.
if you want ball in hand, you can take it.
might as well.
Yep. I'll tell you, I think the only who was it that did not take ball in hand? Was it Chuck?
It's OG.
Oh, OG. OG could have won this match, and he said, "No, I'll shoot it from here," and missed it. And to this day, he regrets that decision.
That's right, Chuck. Caught you blue-handed.
Who's that?
All right, all about position for the 8-ball here. Looks like he's going to draw it back.
And this is for Anthony to take the lead.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Drew, that I did not expect to get that much out of it.
I'll say that with the carbon fiber shafts, you can really get a lot out of them. And
All
not
right,
much.
looks like
Out
8 in
there,
the
it's all right.
corner.
It's all right.
You don't have
Down
to do
in the
so much
corner.
work. All right, bit of a tester. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Favored Anthony
Nice
to make that one.
out.
Made me pay.
Yep, taking advantage there of Ron's first foul of the night.
And it
That's
paid
good.
off with a lead by Anthony with a score of 2-1 now.
Yeah.
And it will be Ron Johnson's break next. But man, that was a rough for both players. But
Yeah, we were talking about that match with me and you, and how those racks can be like that when you have guys that are kind of struggling to get out of the rack, and sometimes that can be a turning point in the match. Or at least start some momentum for the guy who gets out of that alive. Makes for some interesting entertainment to see who's going to come out of that rack. So obviously that was Anthony that time.
definitely.
Ron had some unfortunate position plays there, and Anthony had a couple makeable shots missed. As he said, the wheels were falling off a little bit, but luckily Ron Johnson stumbled just a little bit more. So,
And there's Tango, by the way. Here is the thumbnail of our last match with Darren. It's not a spoiler, but the winner plays Tango, and there it is. So stay tuned for that match, because I know Tango's been playing very well lately.
you got a lot of views on that one too. Every time I lose, it seems the ratings are through the roof.
Right. All right, back over to Ron. Is it Ron Johnson's?
Spoiler, by the way.
Whose
Yeah.
break is
What do
it?
we got?
Yeah, it's Ron's break.
Yeah, Ron's on the
All right.
evens. Rack number 4.
Scratch.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wow. So he
Look
had
at
a
the
pretty
spread.
good
Look at
break
the
as
spread,
well.
too.
Red and the yellow and the cue ball. Foul number
Uh-oh.
2 for Ron Johnson.
And he will be shooting from the kitchen.
Yep. So this
that
is
that red and yellow over there by that upper corner is definitely going to be an issue if he gets back to the table.
Yep.
Back over to Anthony now, which he will have a ball in hand if he manages to keep the cue ball on the table and without fouling. All right.
He does pocket
But he
the
did make a
5.
ball. Look at the spread as well. He will have ball in hand anyways.
Yep. So that's a big help. He's got minimal problems, so he can address whatever issues he thinks he's having right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tango, you are already the secret weapon, because this is a rematch match, and I'm the one chasing that rematch.
Yep.
So Anthony does have open table. Right now he's going to try to figure out whether to go for stripes or solid. The luxury of this first shot is he could put that cue ball anywhere he wants. And he's definitely trying to steal the break from Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson will be shooting from the kitchen if Anthony lets him back on the table. All right, looks like he's made up his plan of attack, going for that 2 in the side.
yep.
Nice little follow.
Yep.
And he's going for the six in the corner. Beautiful shot and nice position on for the next one.
Yeah, it looks like the one ball will probably be his tricky shot here.
Ooh.
All right, I think he's got the angle. Might want to come up table a little bit more, but
Three bow.
3 solids remain. Perfect. Yep, he played that well.
Played that very well. I hope there's no coaching going on with that Eminem over there.
Yeah, he's got a lisp. He's hard to understand.
Looks like he's got that side mouth already trying to tell him what to shoot now.
One bow.
All right, one ball away from getting to the 8-ball now. It's got a little tough angle, but I think he might be able to work that. He's definitely trying to avoid the 13 over about up on the top short rail.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to follow, but that's going to come awful close to that corner.
Decisions.
Yes, sir. In the corner. Try it the other way.
And she goes. That's actually a pretty damn good shot.
Good shot, Anthony.
Yep, he
Thank
definitely avoided this stripe and avoided the corner pocket as well.
Gonna
All right,
slowly.
looks like he's lining up for 8-ball in the corner pocket.
Good out, buddy.
Oh,
with
look
the
at
safe.
that ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Big save there.
I knew that 12 ball was there to save
Help you
that
out.
scratch. So
So a little better than a spot shot for Anthony. That's going to put him up 3 racks to 1. Ron Johnson. It did give him a ball in hand to start. It is a break and run, though. Assisted, but a break and run nonetheless. Chef does have a dry and run already. So, yeah, he's taking advantage of his opportunities.
Definitely is. I mean, like I said, right now Anthony is coming for his rematch, and he definitely must have been out practicing. And he's letting Ron Johnson that it's a different Anthony today for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He's trying to prove
Shoot
Vegas.
low.
I've actually had more time on the table this week.
It's showing,
It's
man.
helping.
Yeah, definitely
Your,
showing. He's moving
your
that cue ball
pre-shot
very
routine
well.
looks
It is
like
going to
it's
be
improved
Anthony's
as well.
break. And right now he is up 3-1. I'd like to welcome Russell. Nice to see you, Russell.
I know Russell's eager to get back on the table too. He wants to play some virtual.
Yeah, Russell, let us know whenever you want to do a singles match.
I think we've seen him since J-Mac and him play together back in January.
Yep. They had a run-in with Break and Run. All right, looks like another dry break for Anthony.
Man.
Yep. The dry break number 2. Anthony.
Well, he's going to have to add a little bit more something in that recipe for that break.
He's going to take a look at the landscape there. Survey the land a little bit. Ron Johnson.
Ron.
Rack number 5.
And this is definitely far from over for Ron.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Man. Ron's
That
getting a little
ball kicked it
in. Taste of
my
cursed break.
The yellow came by and just kicked it in.
Yeah, booted it right in.
Wow, one of those nights. And I'll tell you what, I know Gizmo's watching, and right now he's like, wait a minute, guys, I don't have nothing. I'm fine. I want to play Ron now.
Right, yeah. Miraculous.
But I'll tell you what, if
recovery.
I know Ron, he might be playing possum right now against, knowing that Gizmo's watching. Wow, tough break, though, with those 2 scratches. So Anthony will be getting his second ball in hand. And that is the best thing you could give somebody for any holiday, right, Darren?
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Christmas in April. Thank you, Ron.
All right.
Just don't have a good start with any of this stuff. That's the big problem, and they don't really do anything. Damn.
All right, looks like Anthony's trying to figure out that little problem right there. It looks like the 7's right on top of the stripe there.
Yeah.
And if it can go past that other stripe on the side.
Yeah, I'm going to try to combo that 15 in. That's about the best thing I've got for this start.
Starting off with a combination.
Oh, it is a combination.
And she goes.
Need
both of them
both.
go, yeah. It's always a little dicey when you're starting off with a combination.
Yeah. I think it came too far, though.
Yeah.
Because that 12 does not go that way.
Oh, man. He definitely wanted to hold that cue ball a lot more towards the middle of the table.
Yeah, I was just worried about double hitting the cue ball. So I got a little much on it. Yep. I have to try that 13 in the corner.
Nice cut.
Right back where I started. Damn it.
Is there a window for the 13?
Is there a window? We'll see if there's a window right now.
Hey, that's a blessing if there is.
11 ball.
Oh, 11. Cue ball is going to get away from him.
Yep.
So Every shot's getting a little tougher.
Yeah, it is.
Anthony does have 2 high runs of 8 balls tonight. Both were ended on dry breaks.
Oh, man, I don't even have a good kick.
He just
Best
tuned in.
thing I've got is one reel at that. What the hell? We hadn't seen a jump shot tonight yet, have we?
Ooh.
All right. Fans are in for a little treat.
Yep. In the kitchen, we'd be saying Anthony's going for the little spoon. But right now, we're in the pool table. He's going for his jump
I'm
cue.
going to call the 10.
What were you eating, John Knight?
Yeah, I've been there, John. Did it with hot Cheetos once.
Miscued.
Oh, no.
Ball in hand. Shit.
Ball in
It's going to be a
hand. It will
foul
be
for Anthony.
That was a horrible
foul
miscue.
I'll
number
tell you
2.
what, this is what Ron Johnson needed for this, because there's an issue on that table that I know Ron Johnson was been trying to figure out himself.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
So there it is. Ron Johnson does have ball in hand, and he will be an open table, right?
Yep, still open.
So that, kids, is how you don't jump a ball. That is not how it's done.
Yep. So he has ball in hand, and he still has an open table. And if you were thinking Ron Johnson was having a bad streak, his streak just turned around with one shot from Anthony. He is trailing by 2 points. Let's see if he can get it closer with this GIF. Welcome everybody joining us. We got Saint stopping by and joining us now.
Take the yellow to the corner cross.
Yes, sir. Yellows it is.
Oh,
He's all right.
Cooper.
Side.
Nice shot from Ron.
Yep, back on the other side of the table there for 2 yellows hiding out. He's got 3 yellows left. 8 balls sitting within the rack there. Just outside. Looks like he's got some room in there.
Yeah, that one's a little too close to call, so I'm calling the bank back to the corner.
All right.
All right, going for
Nicely
nice
done.
shot.
Good
Those
shot.
Michigan
And those
guys,
good
they
deed
know how to
gets
bank them.
rewarded.
Yeah, that's 2 for 2 on the banks, man.
Yep.
I'll Tell you what, I don't know if we would have had the same honesty from that Gizmo guy.
Or nope, came up short.
Oh no!
I was thinking
Oh,
about where I was going with that cue ball to get here.
Yeah.
Break
Instead
there,
of just
Ron.
stroking the
He's
ball.
going to be looking at a tough yellow coming back on the table if Anthony lets him back.
Dumbass.
All right, back over to Anthony, which he is shooting the stripes. He did foul, and the ball stays where it's at from the foul. So I don't think he has any problems on the table, but that 9. Nice shot there.
He's got 2 stripes left.
And right now, Ron Johnson's watching him shoot this, and he definitely wishes he could have took that shot back.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see if Anthony gives him another crack at it. Oh, nice touch. Oh, rubbed it, but look at that. It looks like he's getting all the little rolls.
Looks like
Does
he's
it
still
go?
got a window.
yeah, it goes.
There
It's
it goes. Look at that.
tight, but it goes.
He definitely made several dozen of those jelly rolls if anybody's interested.
Okay. Oh,
It was
tough,
not an
but
easy
look at that.
shot.
He would have been perfect on the 8, but he's still looking
Yeah.
good.
That's partly why he missed. He's just trying to get a good line on that 8
All
ball.
right.
Play the
yeah.
Back
speed
over
great,
to Ron, which he has a little issue with that yellow.
No, I have a lot of issues with that yellow.
Ouch.
So all I can see is the edge of it.
all right. Looking like a 2-putt probably on its way here.
A 2-putt
Yeah, I'm
or
just
one of the
trying to
greatest
figure
shots
out.
we've ever seen.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going.
Hail Mary or a 2-putt.
And if I end up having some technical difficulties, please excuse me. We are having about 60-mile-an-hour winds outside.
I'm going to call it back up here.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking too, Ron. All right. He's definitely trying to not let Anthony back on the table.
She's moving.
Moving. All right. He had to do something.
You had to do something. Yeah, there was no.
Yeah, I just had to get a legal hit, and I was hoping that I could get a carom off that red.
All right. Anthony's looking at the 9 and the 8. And he's definitely trying to get a 3-point lead on Ron. All right, nice little touch. Let's see where he goes with that 8 ball.
Looks like it's going to be played in the side.
Yep. Go for the side.
Yep, goes in the side.
There you go.
There it is. Gets on the board with
Just like the
4
last
now.
time that they played each other, Anthony was able to get a little lead. This time, a little more of a lead. Before Ron Johnson kind of woke up. So Anthony's going to want to keep his foot on the gas here, and Ron Johnson's going to want to stop the bleeding.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh yeah, it's far from over. A lot of gameplay left here. We've seen a lot of swings.
No, definitely. I mean, in this game, we go through a couple of those little bad runs, and if you stay still in the game and stay alive, there's definitely a chance. And Ron Johnson definitely knows that. He had a very good look at that last yellow, but unfortunately, oh, when you haven't had that good stroke throughout the game, you put a little bit of doubt in every shot, and it ended up getting him at the end.
Yeah, I think every single rack, Ron's had some stuff that he's had to deal with. I got this, I got the better layouts coming there for Anthony, and Anthony's slightly better on the break. Obviously, a couple fouls there. Ron's given him some opportunities to make some things happen. So,
all right, it is going to be Ron Johnson's break, and like you said, it's far from over.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ron.
Number 6.
Ready. It was an unfortunate kick to the side pocket that got him on the last one. Let's see if everybody works out today.
Monster break.
Whoa!
I know. I was watching the cue.
Did you see that? It like feathered it into the side, but the cue ball managed to stay up on the table.
Looks like he's got one of each.
And he's got a very nice spread.
It's a nice break. Got 2 yellows down.
This is going to be his best break of the night. 2 down on the break.
Yep, 2 yellows
Ron's
down.
Ball count to 4 tonight.
It looks like Chuck watched the 8 Mile for the first time today. Where have you been, Chuck?
That's hilarious, Chuck.
How far are you from 8 Mile, by the way, there?
I live off of 12 Mile.
Oh, wow. But, you're right there then.
From that location, it's from the location of that movie where it was shot, it's about 15 minutes, if that.
Oh, nice.
Man.
Did you ever get into a couple rap battles yourself?
No, I never had the talent. Never had the talent. I appreciate it. I had some buddies that were good at it, but I wasn't one of them.
All right. Looks like Ron Johnson decided what to do.
Yellow to the corner.
Oh, beautiful touch. This is the kind of touch he's been looking for, especially to get him back in the game.
Yep, just got to figure out the 2 yellows here down on the foot rail.
Going all the way up.
A little trickier than it seems.
Oh, and perfect touch.
And he got there.
He got there.
Down to his last 3 yellows.
Corner.
Good speed, holds it for that yellow there. It's got a lot of traffic there, so transitioning back for the 8 will be tricky, but I favor Ron Johnson to take care of business. Ooh.
Oh, no.
As soon as I said it, commentator's curse. I knew it was going to be tough.
Wall of reds right there.
The great wall of reds.
I thought about rail first. Going rail first so that it'd run the rail. Then I thought about drawing because I can put a draw and pull it down the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, either way, it was going to be coming back for the 8 or getting on the yellow. We're going to be something. So. This has kind of been the story for a few of these racks for Ron, where it's that last ball.
Corner.
Yes, sir.
Over it.
Oh,
Scratch.
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Man, no
Oh,
way.
tough break, Ron.
Yeah. Right
Yep,
over it.
Yep.
All
oh.
right. So
A lot of
back
good
over.
work.
So, man, that would have been a break and run then.
Yes, sir.
Wow. All right, Anthony, if you happen to stay on the table after the break, you will be getting ball in hand.
Now Ron will have an
championship.
option to spot that, will he not? You spot the one ball if it comes back to him.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think that's how that works. All right. See what Anthony can do here. Stripe in the side pocket. It's a good spread.
Yep, nice spread.
Yep.
Good break, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so here we'll be getting ball in hand now.
Anthony does have a dry and run tonight and a break and run assisted. He's looking to make that break and run assisted twice. Yeah, Chuck, it wasn't in the cards that time.
$13 on the side. $11 in the corner.
Sir.
All right, Anthony doing some very tight maneuvering, trying to clear this rack with the stripes.
Whew, 10 ball.
All right, 10 ball, bottom right hand corner.
Oh, nice.
He's okay. Down to his last 3 stripes.
He's definitely putting that chalk to work, right?
For sure.
$9 ball.
All right. 9 ball, top right hand corner.
Oh, I let up on it.
Yep. Let up on it a little bit. Definitely a shot within his wheelhouse to make.
Yep.
Back over to Ron.
Okay, you said I get the option spotting it, right?
Yeah. So you
Okay,
can
I'm gonna
take
take
the
that.
gun because it's in the kitchen, and that's where Ron's going to have to start. He does have the option of spotting the ball. Obviously, probably the only time you wouldn't do it is if you were maybe in the jaws and you wanted to kick it. But this actually works out pretty well for Ron here. I wasn't sure if that 8-ball was going to be in front of it or not. So.
Nice shot.
Good speed, perfect back for the 8-ball.
Nice shot.
Corner.
Here we go.
And just like
goes.
that, it's looking a lot brighter
Good out.
Ron.
Yeah, for sure, because that's pretty grim if Anthony's able to get it 5-1.
Yeah.
So that
It's
was
just with that last shot. Look at that. He's within 2 now.
Yep.
Well, Anthony's been in this storyline before where Ron Johnson seems to creep back in it. So he's going to try to make sure.
For sure.
He doesn't let that happen tonight for sure, right?
That's right. I think we're going to have a competitive match here.
We
One
got
way or the other.
saying nice out, Ron.
Well, I got to try to make it a match at least for Anthony.
Sure.
All right. Man, what a turn of events, right?
Yeah, for sure. That 5-1 looks way different than a 4-2. So, just from the mental standpoint, Ron was having some issues with some of those racks, getting some things going. Even in that rack, he had his problems. Anthony, I think Anthony let him off the hook a little bit there. He definitely could have had that one, went up 5-1, but Ron said, "I'm not out yet." It was convenient that yellow got spotted where it was, and he had a pathway there. So.
All right, it is Anthony's break, and he's been breaking pretty good.
Not that time.
Oh,
Yeah.
commentator Spurs.
All right, so.
Oh.
Why does that happen? Look at the spread. Look at the spread, and he ends up going and taking a drink.
It's going to be foul number 3 for Chef. Both guys have had their fair share of fouls tonight, particularly on the break. 2 apiece, I believe, on the break there, on the scratches.
Oh, man.
Just avoiding the side pocket.
Oh, wow.
He does have one go down. I believe it was a yellow.
And I took so much off of that, but that thing shot right back to that side.
He will be taking ball in hand.
It was Reds.
Courtesy of Anthony. And man, that last break definitely had a lot of drama behind that.
Yeah.
Right now, Ron Johnson's trying to figure out which set to take. It is an open table. He could take the red that's looking at, or he could take the yellows. Looks like he's making up his mind with the red on the side.
I'll tell you
What if that 8-ball's open to that corner, which it was my only thought. He is looking good. Good choice.
Red to the side.
Right now, Ron Johnson's trying to let Anthony know that he's still in the game. And no better way to do that than to run these out with a break and run.
Corner.
Stroke on that one.
Side.
Nice shot. Beautiful layout.
Suck.
Oh, beautiful touch though with that one.
2 reds left. 8 ball has a path to the corner pocket, it looks like.
Corner.
Oh,
Glad that one didn't hang on. I thought it might. He gave himself just enough angle here. They go forward 2 rails, back
oh,
up.
look at that,
8.
right where he pointed.
Nice.
I think Ron's back in this game.
Break and run.
And
Look
just
at
Nice
that.
break and
like
run, man.
And just like that, gets it within 1. Now we have a score of 4-3
Yep.
and steals
Oof.
Anthony's break. And right now, Gizmo's putting the thermometer back in him because he's like, wait a minute, guys, I am still sick.
Where's he checking his temperature at?
I don't know.
I didn't want to know.
I didn't mean it like that, Gizmo.
I hope he's up watching
I
this
had
damn
nothing to do
stream.
with that one, Gizmo. If you're watching, I meant a normal thermometer. So, man, Darren, what do you think about all that now? It's within 1 now.
Yeah. Ron's saying I'm here to play, man. I'm
telling you,
counting.
with that break and run, I mean, there's no better way to tell your opponent you're still in it.
Oh, yeah. That was a perfect time for a break and run.
Yeah.
All right, and it is Ron Johnson's break, and right now he's definitely ready to do that and get his run going. He does have a high run.
He does have well, carrying over from his last rack, he actually has a high run of 14.
Oh, wow.
So
Ooh, I heard something drop, and
run
it's still on the
One
table.
of each down.
Yep. So it all started with a ball in hand there.
Nice break.
So there it is. His high run continues.
Yes,
He
sir.
is at 15 now.
15.
And he's looking at the yellows right now. Very good choice. Not many problems if he keeps that ball in the right path. Man, if you guys just got here, Ron was down 4-1, right? At one point.
Yep. It was the biggest lead of the night.
Yep. And right now he's on the table and he's only down by 1. He could definitely tie it up on this round.
Yellow in the corner.
Beautiful cue ball there. Gave himself a nice little angle.
Game of small movements.
Very smart move. Ron, the champ Johnson, is showing Anthony why he is called the champ.
Corner.
Oh, no. Oh,
yeah.
no. That was not where he wanted to land. He definitely wanted to put a little bit of top on that one, but the cue ball decided to go straight up onto the yellows.
Straight up.
Yep. And right now, he's made his work a little bit tougher than what he wanted to. Right now, he's trying to cook up a shot with this one. Let's see what he's going to end up doing. Oh, he was looking at a nice layout. If he would have got a nice angle on this yellow.
I just needed right here.
Yep, he definitely would have been out from there. And Anthony is waiting in the wings. He has not broke yet, so he's trying to figure out what Ron Johnson's going to be doing with these next shot. Oh, he's going for a
Trying to keep the high run
tight
alive.
pocket. Oh, it's a good hit.
Yep.
That's what I was at.
Again, but he's still looking good. All right, as long as he didn't foul, he's happy with that kick.
His high run ends at 18 balls.
I screwed myself. I was just looking for a nice, easy, controlled hit.
All right, back over to Anthony, which right now he's definitely trying to slow down the red hot Ron Johnson. All right, looks like he will stay up on the table, and that 2 is definitely going to go in the pocket, which will continue Anthony's shooting, and that is what he was definitely looking for. He was just looking for something to drop and to have another shot at another ball. Not the best spots to be at after a break.
No.
Quick bathroom break for me.
But right now, Anthony's definitely happy to be on the table and be shooting. Because anytime he spends on that table, it means Ron Johnson is not shooting. So we'll see what he ends up thinking of starting with. Right now, it is an open table, even though a solid went down. And thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and hit that like. And if you're new to this type of program, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing, you're more welcome to hit that subscriber button. All right, looks like Anthony's calling for the stripe in the corner. Oh
no!
Oh wow! I got just in time.
I just want it to be tied up at 4-4 now. Come on.
Well, you tied up the fouls at 4-4.
All right, Ron, you do have ball in hand.
Both guys.
And that's the last thing you want to give Ron Johnson, because he's just finished. And what is it? 18-ball run?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. 18 on the table now.
Oh, hell.
He said 18 with a bullet, Rooster. Glad you made it home, Russell. He said, home at last. How is everybody doing? Well, we're doing great, and Ron Johnson's doing a lot better than earlier. I can tell you that. Ron Johnson was down 4-1, and he is 3 yellows away from tying it up 4-4. And Anthony is trying to figure out what to do to stop Ron. And giving him ball in hand is not going to help. Oh, what a lovely shot.
So where's the mute button on my mic? I need to have a talk with myself.
I know that's right. I know that's feeling for sure.
Look at that. He's got that ball on the string, folks. I know earlier it felt like he had it on a wet noodle, but he definitely has it on a string now.
Corner.
And just like
Good,
that,
Al. I deserve that one.
And we have a race to 3 now.
Yep. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Wow, we're getting down to the meat and potatoes, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Anthony, but I'll tell you what, this swing, it started with a foul from Anthony a few racks ago. That's what started the high run, and at one point it was Ron Johnson had 4 fouls to Anthony's 1. So you can see how a few mistakes can put your opponent right back in the game, give them some life. Some of the things that weren't going Ron's way in the beginning, the tides have turned a little bit on Anthony, and now Ron's riding that wave a little bit. So guys are tied at 4. Like you said, it's a race to 3 now. Things are gonna get interesting. So
All right, it is Anthony's break, and right now he definitely needs to stay away from those pockets.
Yeah.
So here goes.
all right, rack number 9.
All right, that will do it. He does have his
Yep.
ball down,
One down.
and he does have a couple of shots he could see. So this is definitely the type of break that could get him back in the game. And this is the type of break that Ron Johnson is going to have to sweat a couple more shots.
Man, I like the stripes better, but I got no shot on any of them.
All right. Anthony's letting us know what he's thinking out loud. And sometimes that might be music to your opponent's ears. And Ron Johnson's like, did I just hear what I heard?
I don't know. Did I just hear that?
Right now, Ron Johnson's hitting the rewind just to make sure he did hear what he heard. Anthony does have an open table. We do play with BCA rules. If you didn't get, if you just got here, we do read out the rules to this format at the beginning of the show. So if you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and start it from the beginning, and this game will make a little bit more sense.
That's right. Yep, Anthony did win the coin flip too. So if we end up hill, he'll have the break. Slight advantage to whoever breaks first.
Yeah, we call this practicing with a purpose, right, Darren?
That's right.
Nice shot.
Solids.
I tell you what, the first time we played this 8-ball format, which it was about 4 years ago, we did a small little tournament, and me and Gizmo ended up battling it at the end. And I'm not gonna say who won, but he got very lucky at the end.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, I was so mad. I called him up right away, and I said, Gizmo, I love this game. And I'm telling you, it looks a little bit kind of silly, but at the end of the night, I'm telling you, the feelings are the same. Like if you're playing an actual game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Beautiful touch of that cue ball. Anthony's definitely trying to answer back with a break and run and stop the bleeding. Because right now, Ron Johnson's got 3 straight games.
Yep, 3 unanswered there.
And there's not a better way to slow down your opponent than by keeping him on his seat. And Anthony knows that. This was supposed to be a match between Ron Johnson and Gizmo, but unfortunately, Gizmo's feeling a little bit ill, and he's sounded a little bit better, by the way. He does have the that one thing. We can't really say it on the stream, but he is feeling a lot better. Anthony is taking a shot at Ron Johnson for a rematch of a match they had earlier a couple months ago. And Anthony's definitely making Ron sweat it out. He was leading 4-1, and right now we're staring at a 4-4 with Anthony shooting. All right, you could hear the shooter breathing. A little bit. He overcooked that draw, but we'll see what he comes up next. I don't know if that 3 goes past, but that stripe.
No, sure that does not pass.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. So he was definitely wanting to draw it back and have a nice look at one of those solids down there.
Yeah, I want to be
7 and 4.
Want to be right here.
So right now we got Ron Johnson waiting. He hasn't broke yet. This is Anthony's break. The players do break with alternate breaks. And right now, Anthony was the one that won the coin toss. So most of the time you see the odds on the score is going to be Anthony's shooting. Ooh, a little overcut on that one, and he's going to be on a tough spot, but he will have a shot. So
good try, Anthony.
Good try for sure. All right, let's go over to Ron, which he's on a 3-game winning streak, and he's about to break. All he needs to do is not scratch. Both guys have been pretty generous with the fouls. Who's winning on this foul session?
They're tied up at 4.
Oh, nice break. And he gets 2 yellows down.
Yellow.
And look at the table. Looks nice and open. A couple little issues, but both of these guys definitely have been figuring out most of the layouts. Look at that. John Knight definitely keeping a good eye on this game. It says Anthony won 3 in a row. Then Ron answered with 3 of his own. We'll see. And guess what? We just need 3 from one of these guys to win it. So it's the story of 3s tonight, right, Darren?
That's right. If history shows us anything, maybe it'll go the other way again. Anthony would love that.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever see the 3 Musketeers, Darren?
Yes.
All right, fellas, taking the yellow in the corner.
All right. Ron Johnson decided to go for the yellows. Nice shot. All right. Brushed up on that yellow, but he should still be good.
He's got one problem, yellow.
Yep. Probably going to try and get on it now.
Did the yellow M&M tell you that, Anthony?
See, like I said, he whispers in my ear, but I can't understand him.
Corner.
All right.
Just like that.
Need a couple more rolls, but he's on it.
Yeah, I'm not taking that one. Not yet.
All right, not yet. Coming back for it.
I don't like what it's going to do here.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if I got here, it was going to be hard to get past and clear this. So I'm gonna try to take that.
Reroute.
I'd like to thank everybody that's joining us.
All right. Cue ball, where will it end up?
I wanted it to stay here.
Yeah, got a little.
Yeah, it came sideways on me.
All right, Ron's got 2 yellows waiting for him and an 8 ball. Just sitting there waiting to be potted. Ron is playing with the Air Myth Casino balls.
Go cross.
Oh,
Cut it to
I
the
like
side, Dylan.
this.
Yes, sir.
This guy would definitely get him back down to that other yellow. So he's going to be going for the yellow in the side pocket.
Nice. Drilled
Nice
it.
shot.
It was going to be tough to get on the yellow no matter what.
Yeah, it was. And I didn't want to overhit it.
Well, now it might be looking like a 2-putter. Either a 2-putt or a Hail Mary shot.
Or a 5-railer to the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Damn it, Ruben, why are you telling my secrets? Don't be giving up my game like that.
No
Right.
coaching.
Man, I thought we were friends.
All right, now that I mentioned that shot, Ron Johnson's definitely not going to shoot that shot. All right, let's see what he comes up with this. Oh, I see what he's doing.
Yep.
I was looking at that earlier too.
It's got a little
And he's
window.
going to play it off the 8 ball into the corner, folks.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, there's not a better guy on the stream right now than Ron Johnson shooting this shot.
Oh, Nick to
Oh,
the.
got a clip of the yellow.
Oh,
No,
man.
roll behind it.
I can't
Oh.
believe it.
Oh, he got a
Oh.
Kind
clip
of
of
tried
the
to play it as a
red.
2-way shot, you know.
Yeah.
And
Oh, man.
I was.
And Ron
I
Johnson's
think he had the
been
right
in this
idea.
situation before today, right, Darren?
yeah, he's been there a couple times earlier.
I have. This is not foreign territory.
All right,
So he'll
back
have
over
think
to
about
Anthony,
that.
which he's working on the solids. And he's quiet right now, but I'm telling you, he was doing backflips earlier when Ron Johnson missed that last shot.
Nice shot.
Look at
Bit
that
of a tester.
Yeah,
Great shot,
but-
buddy.
Great position, too.
Beautiful.
Natural
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah, but that don't pass.
It doesn't go? Can't
No.
short rail, huh?
Oh.
Nope.
And
Looks
he
like it
decided not to use his Texas 2-putt during the
Yeah,
break.
it's
Yeah.
to pass that 10 it hits here.
Texas 2-putt.
So yeah, we're going for a regular 2-putt though.
Give me the Regos.
Just in case by some miracle that it goes, I'll say it in that pocket, but
All
I
right.
really don't think it will.
I never doubted it. Oh, man, it looked like it
Wow.
almost win.
might
Anthony.
go.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
He played it good too, by the way.
Yeah,
He
he
followed it.
Yep.
Nice. He's looking good now. He could get out from here, it looks like it.
Let's see what Ron's got going on
Let's
over
see if
here.
Ron keeps it from doing that.
Yeah, he's in a
Oh,
world of hurt
man.
right here.
You know, I already
Not an
forgot
easy
about
jump
what
shot. It's
situation
not an
he's
easy
in.
kick shot. Well, unless he can.
Yep, he's just
Clear it
called
from
the
this
kick
way.
shot. He was doing the mirror image. Oh, look at that. Calling the corner pocket. Wow,
Oh.
what an attempt. He was
That was a
cutting
good
What a
snag.
it.
great
Oh, wow.
try.
What a try, Ron.
Talk about fortunate
And look at
bump
that.
off
He
the
actually gave himself
nub.
a beautiful angle with a shot, and he could get to the 8. Wow, nice attempt there.
Yep. So this
All
puts the
right, let's
pressure
see
on
if
Anthony.
Anthony could prevent him from doing that. He's staring at his last 2 solids and an 8 ball. It's just sitting there for him.
Which we would favor Anthony to run out from here.
Woo! Barely went in there.
Plays it soft.
Pocket speed, baby. Pocket speed.
Yeah. In the corner.
All righty. Just enough angle. Slightly awkward angle on the 8, but I think he's okay. Top left-hand corner.
To
Put
take
him-
the lead once again.
That's right. And she goes.
Nice shot.
Anthony
And that
Good out,
puts
buddy.
him at 5.
Second
Sure.
lead
Good out.
of the night.
Thank you.
1 game away from the hill. Let's see if Ron can
And this
tie
has
it up.
been quite
Make it
the
a game
match,
again.
right, Baron?
Yeah, this guy's started off, like I said, Anthony had the 4-1 lead. He had 3 unanswered. Ron Johnson tied it up with 3 unanswered himself. So it's hard to tell which way this is going to go.
And it is going to be Ron Johnson's break, or
This will be Ron Johnson. Yeah, they're on rack number 10 here. Ron's on the evens.
man, this has been quite a match. Believe it or not, if you guys just got here, Anthony was leading 4-1, and Ron Johnson came back with a 3-game winning streak, and here we are now.
Yep.
So, what do you think so far, Darren? What does Ron Johnson need to do?
Well, I think Ron Johnson's finally. I think he's found his way already. He's in stroke. I think he's had a couple unfortunate rolls there. That was a rack that I could have seen it going Ron's way. But yeah, just keep your head in it. He's confident now. I think he knows he can pull it off.
Right. It looks like both guys figured out how to stay away from the pockets after the break. So Ron Johnson definitely needs to do that on this one. And he's hoping to at least pot a ball on the break and try to finish that break and run he missed out earlier. There it is. One drops and everything stops, and it looks good. Look at the spread.
Yeah, nice spread.
That's
Ball number
definitely a
9.
winning spread there.
I got to go yellow, fellas.
All right, Ron Johnson going for the yellows.
Don't like the reds. Too many problem children. Red to the side, Joan. Oh,
Oh no!
Ron has not missed too many makeables tonight. That was one of them.
Wow. He's still looking good though. He still has an open table if he decides to switch.
Yep.
All right, Anthony, that was considered a gift from Mr. Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Where's the cue ball?
Oh no! Look
I
at
can't
that.
Did you
believe
see that?
that it
No.
found
You
its
see
way
it
through that.
bounce? All
How
those
did
balls
that-
were in front of it and got
Oh,
out of
I
the
know
way.
it found a way. I can't
How
believe
did
it.
that hit through there?
Wow,
Unbelievable.
the
crap.
chef.
Rewind
way, we
that
do
and watch
call
it. That
Anthony
son
the
of a bitch just
chef.
followed those balls and they all moved.
I
They were
don't. I
like,
don't.
It
"Part the way, man. The queen's coming
did.
through."
It did part the sea for sure.
Wow, that was. Oh yeah, if you look back, those two balls were like, we're getting out of the way for that one.
Yep. Make
Yeah.
room.
That was crazy.
All right,
You
Ron
sons
Johnson,
of
you do have
bitches.
ball in hand.
That was crazy.
That was pretty wild.
Yellow of the corner.
All righty.
Side.
Ron Johnson going to work.
Side.
Yes, sir. Three yellows remain. Eight
That
balls.
yellow of the corner.
Bottom of the rack. Yeah, both guys did a good job tonight at really making each other pay for the fouls.
And right now, Ron's looking at the last two yellows and 1 8-ball to tie it up again.
That's right. Ron Johnson looking like he wants to take that yellow now.
Cross corner.
All right. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Nice to had the confidence to play it. Shoot into a bit of a blind pocket. Made a good shot there. Harder than it looked.
Corner.
Nice
That's
shot.
good
Give himself a
That's
nice
gonna
look
work.
at that 8.
Nice leave.
Corner.
Sir.
And
There
just
it
like
is.
that, we tie it all up again.
Ron
That's
tied
the
it
way
up.
to make me pay for that scratch.
Second time tonight. Yeah, you guys have both done that to each other pretty well tonight.
5-5, Darren.
I'm telling you.
What a show tonight, folks.
That's what we
These two
came
have been
for.
battling it out from
Come
the
to have
beginning
some
of the
fun.
show,
Give them a
even
show.
behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a treat tonight, Darren.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, you know, it's always a little bit more interesting when these matches are close. It's hard to tell which way it's going to go. It's anybody's game still. I mean, Vegas has got to have this at a pick 'em. You know, we started off with Ron Johnson. I had said that he was a close to 2-1 favorite. Anthony proving Vegas wrong. No matter which way this goes tonight, it was a lot closer than it was on paper. So, first to get to the hill, I think that'd be my prediction. First to get to the hill will win this thing. So
oh,
I think
wow. So basically, whoever wins the next one.
Yep, I think that's how it'll go tonight. So we'll see. I think this is the most important rack here.
I'll tell you what, from what I see, I think we're going to go hill on this tonight.
All right.
All right, Anthony, whenever you're ready, it is your break.
All right.
All right, Anthony finally figured out how to stay away from the pocket.
And
but look
probably
at that.
Anthony's worst layout of the night. I can't believe how much crap bundled up there in that rail.
All right, it is
Got
going to be an
about
open
8
table,
balls
though.
on one rail.
Right.
It's dry?
That's a dry break, I believe.
Yeah,
Exit.
it's dry.
Ouch.
Exit. Stage right.
So
All right,
both
let's
guys
go to Ron.
low on the dry breaks tonight. That's going to be dry break number 3 for Anthony.
Yeah, crazy how low all of those just bunched up and ran right to the side rim.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, these last 2 racks the gods are laughing at me.
Two down on the break. That's going to move Ron Johnson into double digits. Balls down with 11 tonight. Obviously, the spread will go to Ron Johnson, although he's got some problems himself.
Certainly do, no matter what I choose. But I do like, man, tough.
Yeah, definitely has its fair share of issues for each guy. Ron's more about his starting point. That's going to give him some problems. Getting that cue ball to being on a string here in this rack.
Red to the side. Yeah, I didn't want to bunch that up. I was hoping to
just got a little bit
catch the 8 ball. Yeah. I was hoping to just catch that 8 ball.
Well, now it's pretty close to the same problems for both guys, I think. Ron's got 3 reds tied up there, 1 red on the rail. Maybe
all the way up to the corner.
All right, top left-hand corner. Back cut this thing up there.
Look at that shot.
And the cue ball.
So this is the most
how would you see that?
Needed ball in hand for Anthony tonight.
How could you even see that?
Man.
I know it. It makes no sense. That's going to be foul number 5, so they're tied up on fouls again.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, you seen where Anthony was starting. He's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls there. This is going to help him out.
Yeah, you just got to hope like hell that...
The first shot's going to determine how easy this rack is for you. Take your time, think about it. just past the 2-hour mark here. These guys. Been a very competitive match.
Well, shoot. It's nasty either way I go.
Yeah, it's funny how he's saying that this was the most, or in my opinion, I thought would be the deciding rack, and both guys having their worst layouts of the night.
I'm telling you.
That's how it goes, man.
Right now, I'll tell you, from this point, it's anybody's game, the way this game's been going.
Yeah, I know it.
All right, we're going to go stripes.
All right, going with the stripes.
Oh, beautiful breakout.
I like that.
that.
I like that. I like getting a little reckless there and just rolling the dice with it and seeing what happens.
Great breakout, buddy.
You know,
that opens things up.
Just
Still
rearrange
got
the
that
furniture.
problem.
It's not like your rack's getting any worse. So now you've made some opportunities happen here.
$14.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's a frustrating one there for Anthony. The makeable shot missed for him.
Yeah, jeez.
All right, back over to Ron, which, man, this game's been a seesaw battle.
I'm telling you. Ron Johnson will start in the kitchen, coming off of his 5th foul of the night. Quick bathroom break for me.
Oh, no. Where's everything going to land? I think you were muted, Ron, but you're good now. All right, back over to Anthony.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, it's all right.
What did I miss? I seen Ron.
He missed a shot right now, and that's Ron Johnson's layout now.
Okay.
So back over to Anthony.
I'm assuming it was a tough shot.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough one.
All right. Back over to Anthony.
I had one in the middle cut to the corner. So.
All right.
10 ball in the corner.
Yep.
Wanted to come out a little further. All right, 15 on the side.
There it is.
It's got 4 stripes.
Still has
on
a
the table.
small issue with the red stripe.
Yep. It's either looks like the 11 ball. Might be able to figure it out now.
$14.
All right. 14, corner pocket.
Oh, man.
Goes, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Oh.
3 stripes remain. See, one's tied up there with the 5 ball. I think it's the 11.
Son of a.
Might be going for the jump cue again,
Yep.
or a 2 putt. Decisions.
What does Ron's table look like?
Take a look at Ron's real quick.
And what are you shooting at?
Ron is in between a red and a yellow. Looks like he's going to go up table for that red there in the corner pocket.
Alrighty.
He's going to be shooting over a yellow just slightly, so.
All right, you're good?
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do the 2 putt.
I think that's the smart choice.
Oh, wow, good hit.
That's a good hit. It's a good
Nice
hit.
touch.
Manageable enough
Little
lead.
close,
I think
but
he's
does
got.
have an angle.
Yeah, and I think that, for people watching who haven't played the virtual heads up yet and don't understand the strategies, why that was good, in my opinion, although it wasn't the ideal lead that he wanted. But, if you go for a jump shot and you miss the shot and you end up hooking yourself, you still have a trouble ball tied up, and that's a wasted turn. So it's a good strategy to free something up rather than going for the hero shot and come back to it later. So that's why he took a look at Ron's table, seen Ron's got some issues for himself, and he went for it. So I think that was a smart play, regardless of whether he can cut that thing in the corner or not.
All right, I don't have a choice. Corner. Oh.
Yep,
Oh,
not an
no.
easy shot. Not an easy shot at all.
No.
Shooting over a yellow, long shot.
Yep.
And
it squirted.
Let's see what Anthony's got going on here. I think he's a little too close to his work.
$13 inside.
All right.
Oh, no, way off.
Ooh,
Good try, though.
almost.
Yep.
Man, this has been quite the round right here. Both guys trying to get on the hill first. Right now, Ron Johnson's back on the table.
Working on them reds. Looks like he's got one option here for a red.
Actually, I'm going to take that red to the corner.
Oh, he's got a window there, huh? That's a way better option if it's there.
Ooh, nice
hit it,
try.
Yep, I would have favored him to make that.
You got to hit it. That was a makeable shot all day, every day.
He's got a nice look at the Reds now, though. We'll see if Anthony can't close this out.
Anthony's working on his last 3 stripes. He freed up his problem, left himself tough. Now he can address it.
9 in the corner.
Oh, made it.
Goes.
2 stripes away.
Yep. This is the.
Anthony never thought he'd be looking at this, considering the type of break he had earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're looking at the 2 layouts for this one. Yeah, Anthony had to play a bit of straight pool to start this rack off.
Right now it is 5-5. First guy to get to the hill is going to be sitting pretty.
The shot's going to determine if he can close this thing out. Gets off the rail, got the window.
And it looks like it go past the 8 ball.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Here it goes. In the corner.
One 8
Nice.
ball away from getting to the hill.
In the side.
All right, 8 ball side pocket. No way.
Oh, man, that 8 ball almost scratched.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Wow.
that would have been an ending. So I'm glad that didn't
Wow.
happen.
Man.
That'll be a makeable
Wow.
shot missed for him, and a very crucial one if
I'm
If,
telling you what,
Ron
I'm
can do
surprised
something
Ron
here.
Johnson didn't rack those balls because
Son.
right.
Tell you
Wow.
what.
Ron's gonna try to get his mind back in the game. He cannot believe what he's just witnessed.
Ron's got he's got to maneuver around here for these last 4 reds. I think it's within reach. Got to do a little work.
Side.
Yes, sir. Draws it back
little
nicely.
draw shot.
3 reds remain. Bumps the yellow.
Has a nice angle.
Gives himself some more room for the 8
And I
ball.
believe he opened up another pocket for the 8 ball if it didn't go through earlier.
Yeah. 8 ball's got a couple options now.
Extension.
Extension.
I need an extension.
This has
not
been
own one.
quite the game.
Yeah, it has.
These guys been battling it out for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Fans getting some good Thursday night action here.
All right, looks like Ron's lining up for his shot.
What's
where's that
happening
ball
with
gonna
you?
end up? Where's that ball gonna end up?
It is going to be a long shot,
Oh,
long
Wow.
and straight, pretty close.
Yeah, I got a lot overzealous with the bridge stroke there, didn't I?
Stroke test.
Corner.
All right.
What
Talk about a
a
clutch
shot.
shot. Yep.
Corner. We're going up there.
8-ball in the corner for the lead and up the hill.
Oh!
No way.
oh shit!
Man, what a turn of events.
Whoa.
Both guys dealing with it in this rack here.
Oh,
I
no.
You don't
didn't
see
see
that
that
from
coming
Ron
at
Johnson
all.
too often.
You
Man,
know, we
I
all
know.
had that
Tough
thought in our
break on
minds,
that.
but man,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
knew Ron was going to come with a shot to try to prevent that, and it looked like that ball
And
kind
I
of.
did. It skidded, and
Yep,
at the
that
last
looked like
second,
that ball
it caught the
definitely
tip. It caught the tip, and it redirected it and bounced it and dropped in.
Wow,
Son of a
Ron, what a tough break.
yep,
What a
the chat
shot,
has
though,
been
and what a
quiet
run
for a
to get you
while,
there.
and Insane has responded with ouch. That's exactly it.
Ouch.
Oh, I did
and
not
just
see
like that, it is going to be Ron Johnson's
That
break.
is a gift.
See, and I couldn't shoot it straight because those two yellows that were sitting off to the side here with that 8-ball there, if I hit it straight, I was gonna carry off that. So I had to put a little draw on it.
Wow.
That's a blessing there for Anthony. Anthony, after screwing up a 8-ball himself, Ron kind of let him off the hook. That would have been a steal. We've had a couple steals tonight, but they've been from the breaks, as we said. We talked about last time, Ruben.
Yep.
Incorporating steals when guys get
Yeah, I mean,
left
both
rack.
guys have been pretty generous with returning favors with fouls, but
Yep,
man, giving up an 8-ball like that, it definitely stings a little.
you're correct there, Ken. Damn.
I'm telling you.
Damn. Yeah. I tell you, man. I was telling you last night, Ruben, we were playing in our championship in the first 3 of the first 4 racks were bad 8-balls by my team. That's how I'd never seen anything like it, and we were still able to pull off a victory.
All right, it looks like Ron is ready. It is going to be his break.
Bad
And
8-balls,
if
man.
Anthony gets back on the
Flukes.
table, he is trying to get it to Hill, but let's see if Ron has different plans and closes it out.
All right.
We've had this story done before, but Anthony ended up not getting the better part of it, and that's why we're here today. This is the rematch. There goes the yellow and
There
the
you
red.
go.
2 balls down. That brings Ron Johnson's ball count to 13 tonight. That's where it'll stand as of now.
Don't like that one right there.
What a match.
Telling
Ron
you.
Johnson's trying to prevent Anthony from claiming a rematch on him. And it was almost the same story, right? The last time they met. Right, Darren?
Yeah, for sure. A little bit. It was competitive in the beginning, and then Ron was able to run away with it. This time, it's been kind of Anthony taking the lead tonight, and Ron trying to do his best to save some face and hang in there. He's done a good job, but we've seen it go bad for both guys. Good at times and bad at times. They both shared the good and the bad in the same racks, it seems.
Yeah, this is definitely the good, bad, and ugly match.
Yeah, for sure. That both you guys with the 8-ball botches last rack, that was wild.
Red in the corner.
All right.
Nice shot. Ooh. Man, he was trying to thread that needle.
Does any of those go?
So I was trying to get on that one. Trying to get on that front one. So
Extension.
that front one in the corner.
All right.
Nice. I was wondering if it went, oh, where's it going to land? He doesn't want to snuggle between the ball and the rail. Looks like he's still good.
Good. Just on the rail.
Yeah, the last thing he wants to do right now is stop his run.
Corner.
All right, he's got 3 reds left. 8-ball in a tough spot. But I think he's okay if he can get on his last red. Anthony's still racked right now, waiting for his opportunity.
Side.
Two reds away from trying to take it to the hill.
Key position shot here.
Corner.
Put some good inside English.
Oh, a little bit more than what he wanted.
Yeah,
Where's that?
had to put some inside on it. That's what happened. He had to be on that side of the ball for that to.
Yeah, I had to be on this side, but this is what I wanted.
Okay.
Ooh.
In all actuality, I wanted the inside because that doesn't go past that.
Oh,
okay.
I was wondering if they went past.
Nope.
Cool. Good.
If that went past it, I would have taken it already.
Yeah.
Wow,
No way, no how.
Good, then.
That's the closest that I can get it right there.
Oh.
And there's no way it's going in there. So
Ron Johnson decided not to use his Texas 2-putt as well.
Ron Johnson, fellow Michigan banker.
There it is. Are the banks open in Michigan? And Ron Johnson said
Drills
Fires it in.
on the holidays. Really.
Nice.
Drills it.
What a shot. One ball away from preventing Anthony to win this, and Ron trying to get it on the hill.
yeah, well, if I pull something here, I am really pulling a rabbit out of my ass. So I got to think about this a second.
All right, take your time. No time limit.
You want to
Fans-
see Anthony's table?
Fans aren't going. Yeah.
That's a mighty fine rack you got there.
Yeah.
As you guys
I
know,
got
Anthony
the chance
has
to make
not
any
broke
ball
yet.
on the table.
According to the stats.
Oh man, decisions from Ron right now.
I'm
Trying to
going
make
to
the
two-putt,
right
gentlemen.
call, the right play.
All right, it's a 2-putt
or
coming.
Trying to
Ron
put
Johnson.
the right statement and let Anthony know he is not getting back on that table.
I am going to do a 2-putt, gentlemen.
All right,
All right, here we go.
Ron Johnson's going for a 2-putt. Nice 2-putt.
Perfect. 2-putt. This puts all the
What
pressure on
a
Anthony.
shot. I was wondering how you were gonna
Anthony
play that, and you
cannot
played that
afford
lovely.
to have a dry run. That would end this rack for sure.
Wow.
And
So
that's a
there's
good position to
only
be in if you're
one-
Ron.
It is.
That is a
A
great position.
successful 2-putt.
So just
That
by the
was a
stats,
beautiful one.
Anthony, he's
All
25%
right,
of his
Anthony,
breaks
you
tonight
see
have been
what Ron
dry, so
Johnson
he's
did?
favored to pocket a ball. Let's see what he can do.
Could he close this out with a break and run? There it is.
And
The
there
run
it
starts
is.
with 1 ball dropping, 2 balls
And a
dropping,
pretty damn good spread here
and
to
a good spread.
give himself an
Wow.
opportunity to steal this
Very
thing.
nice. Very nice
Let's
spread.
see. Was that 2 down, Anthony?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay, cool. That's going
All
to
right,
bring
so
Anthony's
Anthony's
ball
gonna be
count to
looking at the
7
table
tonight.
right now. But let me tell you guys where we started. This is it, the rematch right there.
Yep, it's way better than the original.
They usually say the sequel is not as good as the original, but these two have definitely rewrote the book.
Yep.
Both have fought
Tooth and nail.
their way back into the game, especially, like I said, Anthony was up 4-1 at one point, and Ron Johnson came with 3 straight games. Then Anthony took the lead. Then Ron came back and tied again, and then here we are right now with Anthony trying to decide what to do with this run to try to close it out. He knows that Ron is staring at an 8 ball.
Cannot
and he is
afford
trying to spoil that 8 ball from going in.
Yeah,
All right, just let us know when you decide what to go for, stripes or solids, and we'll let you run it from there.
We'll
let you shooting tell the story.
All right. Going with the stripes, he says.
Eleven ball.
All right. Anthony going with the stripes.
15.
That was a big shot.
That was a
big shot.
Oh, man.
That was a big shot.
That was, yeah. That shot made me a little nervous. Just looking at it.
$10 ball.
All right, 10 ball, bottom left-hand corner.
Nice shot.
He's got 3 stripes left for the victory.
$9 ball.
Nice shot.
$12.
Wow, what a shot.
Just left himself a little long, but makeable. A little tougher than the shot he just made a few shots ago.
Great shot, Anthony.
Yep. Here he is.
14.
Nice shot, Anthony. Slightly out of line, but he can make this one.
In the corner.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
No way.
You know what I was looking at? Wasn't the side pocket, but I thought it could go in the corner. The cube might
What?
go in the corner pocket. I
I
can't.
tried to put some draw on it and bring it into this rail, maybe the 3.
So that's wow. So both guys got a taste of what that
Wow.
tastes like.
Oh, Anthony.
And that puts
Oh.
Ron
What
Johnson
that does.
on the hill. It's a hill match, folks.
Son
Anthony,
of a
what a
bitch.
run.
I can't freaking believe it.
Neither
What
can
a
I.
run.
Both guys.
That was a great run.
Yep, both guys at 6'6" and 6 fouls apiece.
Wow.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. I'm just like, I just can't. You know, he had a shot like that earlier, and I think he was a little trigger shy and ended up rattling that. So I was worried that might happen. But I was thinking that the scratch might be actually in the corner pocket, the corner by closest to him. But yeah,
Wow. I'm speechless still.
I'm telling you, man.
So we're down to the hill, and it is going to be Anthony's break
They've
'cause
shot
he did
pretty
win the
equal
coin
tonight.
toss. But before we do that, let's talk to these two guys that are putting one hell of a show.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Anthony, by the way, that was an amazing run. Even though that 8-ball and the cue ball decided to. Wow.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Shooting, man.
Yeah. I thought you had it, brother. I honestly did. I figured, you know what? He's gonna put a nice thin cut on it. We're out, and hell yeah to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't let you be the only one that scratched on the 8.
well, you know,
Wow.
I told you I do appreciate when the baker man breaks up the sweet treats and starts dishing them out.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Wow.
So,
Chef
all right,
Antonio.
guys. So we're tied. It's been a crazy turn of events.
3 ties tonight.
And this is it. Ron,
You know-
you were staring at an 8-ball that you didn't have to make, but you ended up with that win anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Slight advantage to the person who wins the coin flip. That will be Chef's break.
Yeah.
So he's going to want to make the best of it. And yeah, I mean, cheers to the shooters, as I always say, and let the best man win. It's been a great match tonight. This
Absolutely.
was, like I said, anybody just tuning in now, this was a replacement match. It was supposed to be Ron Johnson and Gizmo tonight. Gizmo fell ill. Anthony took the match, and he has been game. So lot of fun.
Yeah.
and Anthony
Great match
is trying to get his rematch and get the win back from Ron that he gave him the last time. But now, man, this is going to be. It might end up a trilogy, right, Darren?
Yeah, that's right. You got to get the war paint on.
Right.
All right.
we
I'm telling you, it's war paint.
Right.
That's
Both of us-
exactly what it is.
You know,
And
both of us
That's
both of
usually
us
how
came
I
out
end up at the end of the night, and that's what it is. It's war paint.
right. Both
All
of us
right.
came out tonight to try to shoot a good game and give everybody a good match tonight, and I think we've done that. So good luck to you, buddy. Shoot well in the last match. Go get them.
That's how it's done.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Good luck. Do well on it also.
I didn't want to commit as much, but yeah, you got yours on there.
All right. Well, thanks for the show, guys. We're going to go ahead and see if Anthony could close it out or see if he lets you back on that table, Ron.
We'll see.
All right, guys. Good luck to both of you. May the best shooter win tonight.
All right, here we go. Good luck, Ron.
He wants to hear a ball drop. I don't think I heard anything drop.
It will be
dry.
his fourth dry break of the night.
Man, drier than Gizmo's personality. Now let's go back over to Ron Johnson.
Oh.
All right. Right now, Ron Johnson is studying this rack, but I don't think he wants to see Anthony back on the table. Oh, sorry about that. All right, Ron. It's up to you to write the story.
Final rack underway.
Oh, ball goes down.
Rack number 13. He does have a red down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Both guys, I
Cue
believe
ball.
both guys have a break and run each, right?
They do. Yep.
And
I believe
both
they're
guys
both-
have gave each other the 8-ball on a break and run, by the way. They both gave each other a game with scratching on the 8-ball.
That's Ron Johnson's 14th ball down on the break tonight. He only has one dry break. He had a couple scratches on the break, but other than that, he was able to turn it around with his break.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. What am I at? 3 balls down on the break?
You got 7.
Hey.
So he dwarfed you.
All right, fellas. Reds.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
Combo.
Wow. You got to risk it for the biscuit, and Ron is doing that. Does he have the window?
Corner.
He has the window.
Tries
He
to get
got the
back to
bump.
center table
He
there.
got the bump.
Both guys feeling the pressure. Something you just can't do. Practicing by yourself. That's what we talk about when we say practicing with purpose. Just dials it up a little bit for you.
Right now, Ron's trying to figure out the right option. We've all been here before.
All right,
One
first
side.
red side pocket.
Beautiful touch and a bump.
The 2
Look
for
at that. Look at that layout.
he's actually going to be all right.
Did not want that. Did not want that, but I am not going to slap the gift horse in the mouth.
Two reds away and one 8-ball waiting.
Side. Corner.
Bottom left-hand corner for the win
And a break and run.
and his first lead of the night. There it is.
Nice.
Break and run
Oh,
to
what
win.
a run.
Break and run.
Oh.
Win.
Wow, what a finish.
What a match, man.
What
Heartbreaker
a
for
finish.
Anthony for sure.
Wow, Ron.
Mm.
What a way to close it out.
Wow.
Bud. Ron, the champ, Johnson does it again.
It's unreal.
Anthony, hell of a match, brother.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Yeah, it was.
You
It really
No
too,
was.
matter
man.
who would have came out on top, both of you guys, round of applause to both of you. I mean, look at
Yeah.
this. I ended up with this and I didn't even play.
Hell of a match, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. You brought game all night long.
Whew.
You didn't slow down. We
Look at the
both
stats, folks.
hit a
There's what
couple
we
of bumps
got.
and
Final score.
Final
Ron
score.
7, Chef, which is Anthony 6, but I'm telling you that score does not tell the story we
Yeah.
were told today.
Yeah. What
At
started
one
off?
point,
Go ahead.
Anthony was up 4-1.
Yep.
And there was about 3 ties during the match, and man, it came down to a bunch of nail-biting shots, and what a nail-biting ending at the end.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the match had fireworks. It was it was a better version of the last 2 times these guys, or the last time these guys met. Anthony was way more prepared this time around. Gave Ron, a run for his money for a guy who was just the replacement today. He played a hell of a game. It was a heartbreaker to see that shot that
See,
the bat,
you'd have
the
lost
gift,
if I'd
but
got back on the
but
table.
but it happened to Ron too, so it was kind of fitting. Both these guys, I thought, were kind of mirror images of themselves tonight. Like I said, Chef got away 4 racks to 1 was the biggest lead we had. Ron closed it. He was able to tie it twice. The only lead that Ron had was the lead that was the most important, and that was getting to 7. So he gets it 7-6, breaking runs, 1 apiece. Dry runs, 1 for Anthony, none for Ron there. High run tonight goes to Ron Johnson. He did have a high run of 18 balls, but the Chef did some work himself. He had 2 8-ball high runs for himself. They were just stopped on dry breaks that followed. Unfortunate spreads. 8-5. That was one thing that I thought turned the tide, because at one point I did have Anthony up 4-1 for the spread. So Ron started to get his break together, and we'll see it down here in a second. Dry breaks, 4 for Chef, 1 for Ron. That's pretty damn good. 14 balls down on the break tonight for Ron Johnson, doubling Anthony's 7. Both guys went for the 2-putt tonight. Ron did it twice. He's at 100% with 2 for 2. Anthony was 1 for 1. Steals, both the steals came from breaks. One guy, it was dry break and or ball in hand, foul, whatever. We count those as the steals now. And then fouls, each guy had 6 apiece. So no clear edge there. Makeable shots missed. I had 3 for Ron Johnson, and I had double that for Anthony. But yeah, I mean, on paper, these guys are, pretty damn close. And the match reflects the score reflects that as well. So,
yeah.
I mean, they have the same amount of fouls. What does that tell you guys, man?
Yep. And Ron started off with, I think Ron had 3 or 4 to Anthony's 1 before Anthony started coming unraveled there, and gave Ron some light to say that Ron's got a chance to do this. So, but yeah, man, that it's crazy because it could have went either way. Heartbreaker there. Those last 2 racks, both guys gave each other, the rack. But we'll take a look at the highlights. I think I only have a few. This one here, let's take a look at it. This is a bank, I believe.
And you can see the score right there. It's a huge, huge bank.
Yep. Boom. Nicely done.
Look at that.
Yep. Gets out of the way there.
And he did get out on that one, by the way.
Yeah, he did get out on that one. This one's for Anthony. This is probably his best shot of the night. Good position shot.
Draw.
Yeah,
back out for one ball. And that's going to put him up. That's actually gets him on the board first, I believe.
And that was a dry run, too.
That was a dry run. Thank you, Ruben. Another bank shot here from Ron. Take a look at it again. there wasn't any room to cut that ball in there. So
No,
it's
it
out.
took the
Ron
bank.
does get out here, I believe.
No,
he
that's
does
the
not.
one.
Okay,
That's the one that I pooched
that's
because
right.
I was concerned about my leave for that 8-ball
Yep, that,
and screwed the pooch and ended up just screwing myself on that.
all right. And then last shot here was another bank shot here. Ron Johnson drills this one in the side pocket. And although it never got back to Ron because this was the match that Anthony
That's I
shit
two-putted.
in the 8-ball there, and
Yep.
yeah, this was a good 2-putt. Just want to see where this was going to leave because I thought this was obviously the best 2-putt of the night. This is how you do a 2-putt, folks. Take a look at it real quick.
That was like textbook 2-putt. Look at that! Wow,
Yeah,
that was beautiful,
perfect.
man.
So make sure we give a thumbs up.
And that's where break and run and scratch on 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
You know, it's I had a break and run going there. I just couldn't figure out how to get back to that 8 to get it off that one and you know, get any kind of shape on it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna 2-putt it, leave myself in a situation where I'm putting all the pressure on you. And brother, you came back. You know, you had the break and run. So it's great shooting on you tonight, Anthony. I mean,
Yes, sir. You too, man.
you brought your A game, and it was a lot of fun. And I think we gave the paying customers what they came for.
Definitely. I know
That's
I got
right.
my money's worth. What about you, Darren?
yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was a competitive, and I always enjoy it when they're competitive like this. So yeah, both guys put on a show, saved the show. Thanks to Anthony for saving it and making a show.
Yeah.
We thought we might have to cancel tonight, but
Thank you, bud.
yeah, and he was that close to really upsetting Ron Johnson. So Ron Johnson held in there and got it done.
And tell you what,
Well,
Anthony, that performance definitely deserves a rematch, man. It was that close.
Rematch.
and you know, I have that's one of the reasons why, you know, I enjoy shooting Anthony is because we've seen his game, and that game is there. You know, he's had a couple of times where that I think the camera gets in his head a little bit, and you know, he's been fighting through that, and he's been showing his game. So, and tonight he definitely brought it all and made it a great match. So we'll be doing it again. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, maybe even a different format, maybe even 9-ball or 10-ball or something next time.
Yeah, Ron
This was
Johnson
a hell
ain't
of a
those
match.
type of players that wins and then he moves out and you can't find him anymore like somebody we know. So
Well, thank you, Ron. I appreciate that, man.
Ducking.
I don't know, Ruben. I'm starting to feel a little gruff.
Right.
And virtually exposed.
Yeah, you got what Gizmo got.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But I'll
It's
tell
all
you
good,
what,
Gizmo.
man,
Get better, buddy.
he will definitely get better, and we're hoping to see next week Ron Johnson and Gizmo, and we got that match with myself versus Tango.
Another
And
great match.
that's going to be a crazy one for me. And Tango's been definitely bringing it. So that's going to be one great
Yeah, we just
match
got to
to
figure
look
out a
forward
date
to.
and time. We haven't figured that out yet, but we know this one's coming. So
Yep.
it's the only one we got to promote tonight, but
Yep.
should be a lot of fun. So,
But yeah, any last words, Anthony, to Ron?
So his good shooting. I know Ron's always tough. It's same as last one. Is I got out ahead. Ron always. I think we're flip flopped. I start off strong and then the wheels start to wobble and fall away. And Ron, once he gets first couple of racks and gets that stroke in, it's over.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, that break and run where you could have closed it out. I mean, that was in no wobbly wheels. That was a tough cut and tough maneuvering. and you definitely made it happen. But man, we always, have that thought in our heads: is it gonna scratch? And then it lets us know that it's gonna scratch.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know if you saw there, Ron. You did the break and run to win, but if you'd have let me back on the table,
You
Yep,
ran
he
the
ran it
table.
I
out.
did a dry and run.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yep.
I was out from there.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
out from there.
Yep. It's crazy that it would come that's how it would end like that too. After the 2 racks before, you guys each get a bad 8, and then Ron Johnson steals, which I didn't. That is a steal. I forgot to mark that down, so that was another steal.
That
But,
was
yeah, and he stole the break, so it
that was
was
a robbery.
yeah, it really
that
was.
fun,
You
man.
know
That was fun.
that
I
but
really
that's the
appreciate shooting you.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
excitement and that's the emotions that comes out of this. So you see
Yep.
how, like Ruben said earlier, it's it's not a real match. You're not in the same room, but it's got all the same feels as that, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
it brings it out. So you're just practicing, but it amps it up a bit. You got people watching, you got people talking over you, and you're playing.
And
you're
I
playing
tell you
for-
what, man, there's no other feeling than shooting this live and knowing that people are watching.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's
Yep.
why,
It keeps you honest. It keeps you keeps you dialed in.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, everybody that's done it, we have the utmost respect for anybody that's tried this. And that's why both of these players, no matter who came out on top, I mean, hands out to both of these players for putting it out there. And man, Anthony, great performance. And
Thank you.
Ron, I mean, you always seem to come with it at the end, and you came with it today, man.
Yeah, it's it's one of those that sometimes my wheels fall off, and I clawed back and tried to make sure I could stay in the game, and I just dialed in and focused, and I got fortunate. The breaks were working for me tonight. Originally starting out, I thought that I was going to see a Darren Rubin rematch there for a minute, because I was
Take it easy.
I was struggle busting on that break, man. And just like you said, that break, it'll make you or break you, literally.
Oh,
So
sure.
For sure.
it took a little bit, but once I found the mark and found the stroke, then that's the one that I consistently went with the rest of the night, and that helped. It really did. So, I'm just glad to, and it doesn't matter who I shoot. If we can throw a hill thriller out here for everybody, then it's a great night on the pool table, whether I win or lose. And it's always great to come out here and shoot Anthony or anybody else in this community. And that's what makes it enjoyable. We're out here to practice with purpose, good, healthy competition, and to give the viewers a good show and some good pool content. So, and I think we checked all the boxes tonight, gentlemen. So
Amen.
thank you.
Every box.
Appreciate the opportunity.
And I'm pretty sure you extended another week for Gizmo to get better. So thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure he's going to call off another week now. So, especially after that break and run at the end.
Yeah, I will say, just take your time, get healthy, because that stuff ain't no joke. So,
no, definitely. Well, great shooting, guys. Man, great show, Darren. We appreciate you always. You always come with it. Thank you for all the work you do, the thumbnails, everything else, the commentating, everything. And like I said, man, what a great show for everybody to watch tonight.
absolutely. Thanks to both of you. Great job as always.
Yes. Yep. Fantabulous commentary as always.
Well, thank you, guys. We're going to go ahead and close this out, and go ahead and close this with the final words, Darren.
We look forward to the next match. Thanks for everybody who tuned in. It seemed we had seemed like 20 people or something in there tonight. Those are all our loyalists, and good to have you, and we'll see you the next time.
All right, let's close this
Thanks,
out.
everyone.
See you guys.